Dzień dobry moi drodzy, witam was w kolejnym odcinku i poszukajmy moi drodzy zaginionej tabliczki z danymi, a jako jest ona zaginiona, to też nie mam żadnego wskaźnika na mapie. Dziękuję gro, dobra. Czyli to może jak przypadkiem znajdę to mu dam. Co mamy w drobnych? Może mamy coś w drobnych. O! Okej, może ten będzie mieć dla nas jakąś drugą misję. Bo już chyba jedną robiliśmy dla niego. Mam nadzieję, że to nie są misje generowane losowo.
Crime has slowed down. Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Pewnie.
Good. Report back here when the matter's resolved.
Czym jest
The
Downlus?
restaurant over in the residential district caters to a very fancy. It's the kind of place where forks come in different sizes.
Muszę wiedzieć coś jeszcze?
According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I had to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a value... Let me know if you have any questions.
Dobra. Będę starał się to rozwiązać za pomocą dyplomacji. Okej, dobra, lecim. W ogóle to zastanawiam się, ile questów w ogóle może dać ten koleś do zrobienia typowo w Nowej Atlantydzie bez latania nie wiadomo gdzie.
For a cup of coffee right about now.
Are you kidding?
Dobra, tutaj widzę randomów. Obywatel, obywatelka. Czy to nie był ten koleś, co prosił mnie o ziarna kawy, które były dosłownie wysrane? Ale może coś widział.
I enjoy exotic foods from all over the settled. It is, as the say, I think the most See you.
Tak, to jest ten koleś. Dobra, safe
I do
przed
hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were remediated.
While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats.
Mężczyźni jadali
Oh,
wspólnie?
yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt.
Wie pan coś?
I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
Mogę prosić o ich opisanie?
Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC Security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Dobra, czyli mamy kolejny etap zadanka. Lecimy do wieży Atena w takim razie.
Doesn't make sense.
I know, right? I feel like I caught them in a lie, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okidoki. I zobaczymy, co tam możliwie jest do ogarnięcia.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Save. I przyciśnijmy go.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that...
Człowiek, który oskarżył...
Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario! 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter!
Twój były twierdzi, że mu zarypałeś
He would
pierścionek.
say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
To nadal jego własność,
I
mordeczko.
don't care. I'm not giving it to you.
Jego otrzymanie wymaga ślubu. Zaryzykuję to.
Is that what the law says? To be honest, I am not sure.
Przestań...
You're right. My stubbornness gets me in trouble far too often. Fine. I may be extremely agitated, but I want no part of a UC prison. Here.
A, czyli to była tego typu sprawa. Dobra. Okej, bez rozlewu krwi, bez kradzieży, bez czegokolwiek. Bez władowania mu lasera w łeb
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
i załatwione. Idealnie, tak jak się powinno rozwiązywać tego typu sprawy. Saveolik. A ta nie wsiadła, ej, moi drodzy. A będzie w porcie kosmicznym, pomimo że nie wsiadła. Mówiłem, jest. Lol. Teleportacja, moi drodzy, albo pojechała następna.
We flew up to the star and we were so close. I could feel it.
What can I do for you? Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back? Excellent. I'm sure the victim will be... You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work. Here, take this. It's well deserved. I'm starting to run out of credits. Not right now. Take care.
Może ten mi coś powie ciekawego. Bo mamy się do niego zgłosić za jakiś czas w sprawie tych danych naukowych. Przy okazji wypadałoby, moi drodzy, zrobić save'a po zakończonym questie.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really?
Dobra, idziemy do tego. Coś nowego?
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Gdy ostatnio się widzieliśmy...
Yes, well, I had good reason to be distressed. You had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. Now my superiors have been made aware. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
Jeśli te wibracje...
Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be affected. Low-frequency vibrations are not uncommon in this species. The vibrations help disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could lead to harmful and potentially deadly side effects. It's imperative we find a way to correct this. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Potrzebujesz pomocy?
Not necessarily, but if you're offering your services, you've certainly proven to be reliable help in the past. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Dobra.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process?
Okej, gdzieś w tę stronę. Dobra, moi drodzy, no to idziemy po dane. Nie ma to jak, moi drodzy, robić questy poboczne, kompletnie olewając wątek główny. Przed rozmową, moi drodzy, save all. Bo znowu będę musiał użyć perswazji.
Of all the assignments they could have given me. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
Widziałem,
Please. I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
Kelton mówi.
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST.
Co mam zrobić?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Oj, no dobra.
Wait, really? Wow.
I'll follow your lead, but I wish handling our tree issue.
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. I found a backdoor into the MAST network so I could make some changes to my personnel file, but it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
A może teraz?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
W ten sposób do niczego nie dojdziemy, ryzykuję to.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is. There is, and I already explained exactly what it is. It's not that I don't want to do the right thing. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment. Oh, good. Listen, this will be good for the both of us, okay?
If it were up to me, we'd be walking away from this deal, right?
Then it's a good thing your partner... Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple.
Co to za dane?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair...
Czyli stara,
Well,
dobra.
You totally understand. Sometimes you just have to take matters into... Best of luck out there.
Dobra, skasujemy mu te dane, skoro tak bardzo to płacze. Czasami, moi drodzy, trzeba być sprytnym i se radzić, jak to mówią, więc ten... Łaps! Quest będzie ciekawszy dzięki temu. A w ogóle to moja towarzyszka widzę, że jest prawa i sprawiedliwa. A tak zawsze się nie da.
Your first day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate.
niesubordynacji, otrzymanie terminu. Pyk. Podkasowane. Pięknie, moi drodzy. Nawet trzeba było otwierać, bo widać, że ja cyferdrychem to otworzyłem wcześniej. Więc to był, moi drodzy, spacerek.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Dobra, lecimy teraz pogadać z gościem.
Need something? Oh, that's right. Of course you do. You have some good news for me?
Gotowe.
Oh, boo-hoo. I took a peek on the network. Saw that you came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. And because I am a man of my word, here are the extra credits I promised.
Dobra, no to jeszcze skasowałem kredyty od gościa. No jako wybrałem opcję, że mi się to nie podoba, to najprawdopodobniej sobie nie popsułem relacji. Teraz lecim do tego NPC.
If we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the masterpiece roll. I hope you have the data. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure you... But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
Ja tylko wywiązuję się z umowy.
Thank you for your assistance.
Pytanie, czy mogę sobie, moi drodzy, rozwinąć rangę drugą? Mogę. No to rozwijamy rangę drugą perswazji. Dziękuję. Okej, przy okazji zobaczymy tablicę. Gdzie jest?
Thank you again for getting me down.
Tu mnie widzę, gra prowadzi, ale dobra. Przy okazji pogadam sobie w środku z każdym. Przez lozę? Serio? Lowy jest...
Discovery reports have come in while we were away.
To w lowy jest ta tablica misji?
I am at your service, Captain.
A, tu to jest, dobra. Przyjmę wszystkie. Dobra. Dobra. Tutaj zmodyfikuję broń. O! Oj, chyba nie mam materiałów. Dobra, misja z rodzaju ładunek. Dobra, ale mam, moi drodzy, telefon ważny, zatem do zobaczyska, trzymajcie się.